Hello, welcome back to Whisky Wednesday, part 4 of my 5 whisky reviews in a row. Today, it is the Aberlour 12-year-old non-chill filtered 48% edition. Now this was released almost 2 years ago, or just under 2 years ago, and it was basically to replace or kind of to add to their core range of single malts. It's from Speyside in Scotland, and their standard 12-year-old was bottled at 43%, and it wasn't listed as non-chill filtered or anything like that. Now in their range, I had a 15-year-old, they got a 16-year-old, an 18, and then the Abuna or Abanach or Abunda or however you want to say it. And the Abuna is a cask strength single barrel Oloroso sherry matured one. Now this is basically coming in to kind of almost go between the standard 12-year-old and the Abuna, bottled at 48%. If you can see there, you should be able to see maybe, 48. Non-chill filtered. Now that basically means it's got all the natural oils and fats in it that come from maturation in wooden oak casks from sherry oak. Lovely kind of classic sherry matured colour, kind of copper toned, auburn brown. But I think they believe there is still some bourbon cask aging here as well. Aberlour, brilliant whisky. I have reviewed the 12-year-old previously a long time ago on my videos. Please check it out. And I've had this bottle and I've been wanting to review it. So let's give it a go. So comparing this to the standard 12-year-old, which is chill filtered, this is non-chill filtered, a bottle at 48%, so I'm hoping it's going to be a bigger, kind of bolder feel. So on the nose. Ooh, now on the nose straight away, marmalade rind, orange rind I should say. Marmalade, specifically kind of Seville orange marmalade. Kind of a dry, fruity sherry note. Still get a little bit of that kind of bourbon cask aging coming through, so a little bit of vanilla. And it does smell, compared to the old 12-year-old, it does smell fuller. It smells kind of more intense. It does smell almost like kind of a baby version of the Abuna. Yeah, just a bigger, rounder, kind of big sherry influence on this. Really good nose. Really kind of big, bold, fruity sherry. Kind of classic sherried Speyside style. Okay, let's give it a taste. Now straight away, I'm getting a much bigger mouthfeel than the normal 12-year-old. It's richer, it's spicier, I'm getting a little bit of mint, I'm getting a lot of sherry cask, would you believe, considering it's Aberlour, and Aberlour is quite heavily sherried. A lot of dry sherry, fruitiness, winey notes, sultanas, raisins, and a blackcurrant cordial. Let's give it another taste. Really good. Chocolate, a little bit of sweet coffee, plums, prunes, a big kind of rich mouthfeel as well. It's quite drying around the sides of the mouth. One final taste before the finish, as I always do. Oh, it's really good. It's kind of it is just a bigger, richer version of the normal 12-year-old. Better value for money, in my complete opinion. The fact that it's got all the natural oils and fats, it's non-chill filtered, you can taste that You can taste the mouthfeel. It's just bigger, it's rounder, it's richer. It's got a lot more complexity. You get more fruit, you get more spice, and it's excellent. And it only comes in at around about, I think it's about £50. I think it was quite a while ago when I had this bottle, so the price might have gone up. It might be worth checking online. But I know it was Whisky, the Whisky shop, that had like the official UK launch for a while. But it is now available kind of elsewhere and kind of online. It's a really, really solid whisky. I have to say props to Aberlour for releasing a whisky that's specifically non-chill filtered, that's bottled at a higher strength. I think it's a little stunner. If you don't want anything as strong and as intense as the Abuna, buy this. It is literally like a baby Abuna. Those big kind of jammy, fruity sherry notes dominate this whisky. For me, that is a solid 8.5 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. It's really, really good. It's a big, big, big improvement on the Aberlour 12-year-old. And yeah, it's just a really, really solid whisky. If you've had this whisky, the Aberlour 12-year-old non-chill filtered, leave me a comment. Please share the video, and I will see you tomorrow for my last of my 5 in a row whisky reviews. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.